Hi Capricorn, how are you? If you're new, how welcome. My name is Michelle and today we're going with your weekly reading. Before I start, I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that the energies could be inverted and roles could be, reversed also. If you're a cross watcher, hi, welcome. And with this said, let's move forward. Let's see what the universe has for you. Six of Swords, Four of Wands in the reverse, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Hermit. So, and at the bottom we got the Five of Wands, we got Virgo energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, we got Leo, Sagittarius, excuse me, Pisces, Cancer, and obviously your energy. Let's see. Okay, so I do feel some of you could be going, if you are in a relationship, I do see that unfortunately, as hard as it might sound, like you need to let that connection go. It's not working. I feel like the both of you are very unhappy. You both are toxic to each other. You both in a way, shape, or form want to be with somebody else, but you guys are held back either or because you guys got kids together, or just you guys are used to each other. Now, with this said, although it's not a good news, because it seems like it's hard for to let go for the reasons I mentioned. Other reasons you guys will know. It's calling out to do what's best for the both of you, because I feel like the connection can get toxier or more toxic, because you guys are again toxic because you guys don't want to be in this relationship. I do see as well that financially also you could be struggling as well. There's a lot of things holding you back from achieving a better job, from achieving or becoming the person you really want. Some of you could feel trapped, but pretty much the answers lies into, are you willing to take the risk and make the changes you need to make, or are you going to stay where you are and complain forever? At this point, that's pretty much that's how they're wording it. Although, let me go back to singles. If you are single, they want you to not connect with people just because you feel lonely, or do not allow them to connect with you just because they feel lonely. You want to make sure that these connections are meaningful, and I'm talking about vice versa energies. Of course, if you're a cross watcher, also for you, I feel that sometimes feeling the fear of being alone or being lonely forever sometimes can blind people to go for people or connections, even though that deep down it's not the best for you. You will go for it because, again, you feel afraid, right? And it's a call to make the best decisions for yourself, to not just base your decisions based again on fear of abandonment or so. Is also calling for you to find what is holding you back, because I do feel like, although if you're single or so, I'm talking about singles right now, although you are again single, there's something that's holding you back. Maybe you're a single parent or so, but it says right here that the escape you seek lies within you, and either or you are going to prepare yourself to be ready to jump in and to go for what you need to go for, or are you going to sit down and complain about it forever? That's pretty much what they said. The same thing they said to whoever is in a relationship. I do see you struggling with money. I do feel like either or you may need to move to a cheaper place, to a different state or country, maybe get some assistance, but I feel with the Five of Wands in the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I do understand that you're losing hope, because it's like I'm doing everything correctly and nothing seems to work for me. Although what I'm going to ask you is going to sound like it's easier said than done, and I do agree with that, because I've been in that position as well, and to where I'm asking you, and the cards are asking you to try not to lose faith, because help is on the way. That's what they're telling me. Try not to lose hope and faith, because help is on the way. With the Death card, Scorpio energy, this imminent ending. Again, let me go back to the connection one. Whoever is not single, this relationship that you're in, imminent, it eventually is going to end. Imminent, like it's going to be poof, gone, because you guys have been not in love for a long time. This could be a truth that you're not ready to accept, although you may say, but I love them. You don't really love them, you just love their company and you're used to them. So you are, I would say, you're calling it love, but it's not really love. It's just you're used to them. That's what the cards are telling me. And you will know if you have somebody in your mind. Sometimes that's not that person, that's when you know. And or whenever you meet somebody else that makes you feel actual love and actual attraction or so, you understand what I'm coming from. But it's telling me right here as well that the connection is going to end, because it's the only way the both of you will actually do what you guys really want to do. Take that leap of faith, take that and do whatever it is that you guys really want to do, because being together is just holding the both of you, is holding back the both of you. I do see if you're legally married, there's going to be a divorce coming, and I'm so sorry, but this divorce is needed to set balance and to set things straight, because again, something is not done correctly. Others of you, if you're single, going back to that, if you go to this connection and you go against the advice, it's going to end. Most likely they're going to break your heart, and you can even face some legal situation like restriction orders or so like that. It's telling you that it's best to wait. Sorry if it's dark, it's just getting dark outside. It's best to wait and not dive into a connection that may not be the best. Let me just try to fix this light issue. Let's see if this makes it better. It does make it better, right? It's just getting dark out and I forgot to switch. But either way, that's what it's telling me as well. As of right now, you shouldn't be focusing on Prince Charming, Queen Charming. You shouldn't be doing that right now. You should be focusing right now on your money. Your money is calling to action. Either or, get a second job, for example, lower your I don't know, your investments, your spending. If you're doing that, getting another job, trying to find some sort of help, because I do feel like the struggle with them, without them, single, non-single, it's still there. You shouldn't be focusing in love as much right now. You should be focusing more on your money. Some of you could lose stuff if you don't. So it's calling into, hey, wake up, try to do some changes before it's too late. Now, I don't see this to happen tomorrow, right? Like, the situation doesn't need to happen tomorrow, but it's gonna be in a if we were to place it in a timing matter, is going to be eventually, you know. I do feel that some of you could be scared when you hear this, upset. You know it's not the lie. You know it's not a lie, and you can deny. At the end of the day, the affected one, unfortunately, will be somebody else, not me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm telling you the truth, how it is, so you can actually take some action before it happens, because you have plenty of time for what they're telling me here. For some of you, for most of you, at the very least, Capricorn. It's also telling me right here that whenever you don't know what to do, to leave it to the universe, to leave it to God. With Taurus energy, this is a sense for you to go back. I do feel as of right now that you have been held back so much from the spirituality, from church, from who you were, because the world, because things happened, and I feel like you have gotten so used to toxicity that you don't know how to live without it. And I feel that you're not happy, and you are. And also, if you're single or not, there's a lot of things that you need to work on. There's some sort of addiction that some of you are not really calling out. So there's a lot of like inner work that needs to be done, babe. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's a lot of healing. Also, it could be health wise as well. A lot of things that are not where they need to be and where they shouldn't be, and that you need to put some focus into doing better. So as of right now, you are going to be placed in a very tough position, because it's the only way you allow yourself to have this new beginning. I feel that you're not going to be accepting of what is comes, and you're going to, with all your energy, fight it. But eventually you're going to learn that it was the right thing to do, because again, you're going to end up tired, and you're going to end up having to leave anyways and do what's best for you. So as of right now, this is more like a wake-up call for some of you, to do what's best for you, to get your life ready, to get your life in place, to get your life in order at the very least, because there's things that are not being addressed that needs to be addressed, things that are not being handled correctly that needs to be handled correctly. So at this point, this is all I can do for you, because at the end of the day, you are the goddess and god of your own path, and if you go for it, fine. If you decide not to, I'm going to pray for you, because I do feel like things are going to be quite difficult if you don't wake up and do what you need to do on time. But at the end of the day, it's totally up to you. Now we got here the red roses as well. It says, do not worry, darling, the red rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy and carefree. And do not worry, darling, you'll find your way. Number 18, numerology 9. And then at the bottom right here, this is the shaman. Number 30, numerology 3. It says, I am crazy, or is the moon? Am I crazy, or is it the moon? The shaman. Lunatic insights, cosmos. I'm going to also offer you a estimated time of when you can, how much time you have before things go in a route that seems to be quite difficult. So keep in mind that this is an estimate. It's not going to be the same for every single one of you, so just keep that in mind. So this says December. We got number 26, but if we go with numerology, it'll also be 8, but it says December. Others of you got 48, and it says the next full moon. And then you got 48, like I said before, it'll be 12, and then again, could be month December, but it says numerology, it'll be 12 and then 3. It says 10, not in this lifetime. Then it says 10, and it'll be 1 in numerology. And 44 is time to let go. And then this is number 8 as well. And at the bottom it says June 20th, and it'll be 2 as well in numerology. So this is the end of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. I know it's not like the lovey-dovey one, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this, and I'm all about helping, not feeding delusion. So I apologize if you wanted dilly-dallying and I gave you reality. But either way, thank you so much for watching. If you did, thank you for the time, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to get a personal reading, you can find all the info in the description box below. You can also follow me outside of YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, where I do podcasts in English and Spanish on spiritual topics. And with this said, thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day.